These are the things that will make a narcissist hesitate and tremble, and even be afraid to approach you. Greetings, everyone. Wishing you all a delightful day ahead. Before we dive into today's video, a heartfelt thank you to all my subscribers and viewers for your continued support. Now let's kick off this video, shall we? Today's discussion revolves around the intriguing topic of why a covert narcissist might choose to distance themselves from you. It's a surprising twist, considering narcissists usually crave narcissistic supply from various sources. However, it's crucial to grasp that their circle is exclusive. With a deficiency in emotional depth, narcissists cut ties with anyone or anything that doesn't offer direct benefits. Their associations are often based on physical appeal rather than the potential for positive energy. So, why, you may wonder, do narcissists avoid being your friend or engaging with you? Let's unravel this mystery. Covert narcissists are unlikely to connect with individuals falling into certain categories. Those who share similar beliefs may find it challenging to form meaningful connections with these enigmatic individuals. The first three categories are at the forefront of my awareness. If you have additional insights, feel free to share them below. What qualities or characteristics would render someone uninteresting to a narcissist actively seeking narcissistic supply? Let's explore. Let's delve into the first aspect, the audacity to initiate conversations with strangers. Some individuals guard their personal lives so closely that casual discussions might not breach the surface. Narcissists are drawn to those whose traits mirror their own, individuals who openly share details about their whereabouts and activities. This openness is a direct blow to the covert narcissist's inflated ego. Engaging in conversation with such individuals exposes the narcissist's duplicity, as their mimicry becomes evident when their own words are echoed back to them. In the company of such truth-seekers, narcissists feel discomfort and retreat. Establishing a genuine connection or relationship is the last thing's agenda. It's advised to steer clear of such personalities. Even if the entire society were against them, the narcissist would succeed. Despite fulfilling all their needs, the narcissist rejects such individuals. Becoming a burden rather than a support is unacceptable to the narcissist, and they won't tolerate it. Now on to the second point. A covert narcissist might avoid those who seem defenseless. Nothing irks a narcissist more than being approached for favors by someone who gains nothing from assisting. Narcissists are typically generous, aiming to enhance themselves continually. However, if you're in perpetual need and lack what the narcissist desires, they won't want you in their life. The narcissist's benevolent acts are self-serving, merely constructing a false image, with no genuine concern for those they claim to help. People cling to their wealth because their affluence induces feelings of shame. In essence, narcissists are unlikely to extend a helping hand unless there's something in it for them. They steer clear of individuals who incessantly seek favors without contributing to their reputation. Should you engage in any dealings with a narcissist or have any association with them, they will brand you as a reject. Narcissists are solely focused on themselves, rendering such assurances meaningless to them. This type of supply holds no value for a narcissist whose sole concern is fulfilling their own desires and needs. Moving on to the third point. Covert narcissists avoid overt narcissists and other overtly toxic or unlikable individuals to safeguard themselves. The narcissist deems these individuals intellectually inferior. For a covert narcissist highly concerned about how they are perceived, associating with overt narcissists is ill-advised. In non-emergency situations, the covert narcissist remains undisturbed. If the overt narcissist is not superior to the covert narcissist, They will actively undermine or remove them from their position. Consider a scenario where the allegedly toxic person possesses what the narcissist covets. In this case, the covert narcissist might maintain a connection, skillfully managing their influence to avoid being seen as complicit, but rather as a potential knave victim. In contrast, the vastly different social interaction styles make covert narcissists typically find overt narcissists extremely unpleasant. The covert narcissist, who has diligently crafted a positive public image, struggles to comprehend why anyone would want to tarnish that reputation. When in private with their loved ones, there's ample documentation revealing a profound release of repressed fury. To shield their ego and finances, the covert narcissist steers clear of anyone who might pose a threat. Those adept at concealing their true nature are masters of self-preservation. Narcissists will go to great lengths to avoid engaging with individuals who differ from them. Consider yourself fortunate if you've ever faced rejection from a narcissist. These individuals harbor an inflated sense of their own abilities and ideas, rendering any attempts to assist them futile. I presume this wraps up today's video. If you have insights to share, comments below. If you anticipate this video will be enjoyable, share it with your friends and preemptively give it a thumbs up. Your viewership and engagement mean a lot to me. What's the best way to get back at someone who is only interested in themselves, like a narcissist? Really, how realistic is that? Above all else, don't give in to the urge to follow them back there. Giving up on a narcissist is all it takes to deal with them. In order to improve yourself, you must set your sights on that goal. I understand how you feel, but, strangely, most people are missing something very important. Since you are the only one who has to deal with the narcissist's severe abuse, your angry or other negative reactions are completely normal. It's possible that no one else will get why the narcissist makes you so mad. Being angry is a sign that your nervous system is healthy and working well. It can give you inspiration and help you heal faster if you use it right. Irrational anger, on the other hand, is morally wrong. Today, let's go over the most important steps for dealing with a narcissist. If you want to learn more about this subject, you can subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell to be reminded when new videos are uploaded. You'll be the first to know if we add any new videos. Let's get back on track. How much anger have you ever felt toward a narcissist? When you need to calm down, what do you do? If so, how angry are you? People who have been through similar things may feel better knowing they aren't alone. If you have any stories to share, please do so in the comments. First and foremost, you need to let out your anger. Most people try to hide their anger when they're around narcissists or when they feel like they have to do something. They stay away from it like it's dangerous, but all they know is that it's just another way for people to be upset. Based on how the relationship is set up, this is a normal reaction to the narcissist's harmful abuse. Remember the bad things the narcissists did to you. Someone told you a lie. They said they would help, but they didn't follow through. They tell you that tomorrow will be better, but it's all a lie. When they started to target you, they tried to make you lose your mind by giving you a fake name. Narcissists are people who work to make you look like a pale version of who you really are, so they can feel better about their own self-esteem. You were thrown away like a broken piece of furniture in the end. There are now terrible things happening. Having to deal with all of this hurts a lot. There are a lot of people who are hurt by this. The person who was hurt will probably suffer a lot because of it. In fact, that pretty much sums up your whole life. It makes sense that you would be so angry at them that you want to kill them. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not telling you to give in to desire. To be clear, I mean to make sure that your anger is proper. The right thing to do is to accept your anger and be okay with it. It doesn't make sense to treat them differently than they treat you. You need to show that you understand. So, start by recognizing that you are angry. Second, think about what the narcissist wants from the relationship. Narcissists want you to give up your sense of self and being unique. They did not want you to have any say in your own life, set any limits, or act on your own. In the end, they wanted you to feel bad about yourself, useless, and degraded. This is why you were locked up by yourself in there. A lot of pain and suffering were caused by this horrible practice. The forgetfulness was meant to make you forget who you were. They wanted you to be submissive and follow their rules so that they could use you as a slave. Someone was trying to get you to quiet down. People who had power over you were afraid of what you would discover about yourself if you were free to choose. That made them feel powerful and in charge because they could control every part of your life. Because they don't have free will, they didn't want you to have it. These facts will help you decide what to do. I'm guessing you won't think twice about doing more once you know so much about your narcissist's ideal ways to change your behavior. Third, beat them and win. How? This is how the narcissist saw you, so let me explain. When narcissists want you to do something, don't do it. Why? To put it simply, you can rise from the ashes like the mythical phoenix if you work hard enough. Narcissists hate it when other people have this trait. It won't matter what the narcissist does if you work to heal and stay away from narcissistic relationships in the future. They fail at rekindling relationships when you learn to say no, keep and protect your resources, and be your own person. This is because it shows them they no longer have power over you. Even though they act like they do, they don't really have much power. They think they know everything and can do anything, but they aren't. Who they are most upset about is that you are taking charge of your life and making good changes. Because of what you did, it's clear that narcissists will fail in their attempts to control you. Narcissists thought you would hurt yourself mentally, but they were wrong. When you're not as pessimistic as a narcissist, it makes them very angry. It hurts them over and over again. It's too bad that their attempts didn't pay off. They really should not have done such a bad job. To put it another way, I think you should find good ways to deal with your anger. You need to find good ways to deal with your anger if you want to heal and grow. Take a moment to recognize your anger and use it to push yourself to heal and move on. To sum up, if you want to get back at a narcissist, you should focus your anger on yourself and use it to heal from the pain you've been through because of the narcissist and other bad things that have happened in your life. There was nothing that could be done to avoid that pain. The same level of comfort, connection, and honesty that you feel when you're with other people should be present. The ideal environment can only be reached by working together. You need to face the fact that you are angry and find a positive way to use that anger. Since you were feeling better at the time, the suggestion was given. That's all I have time for in today's movie, which is too bad. I'm sorry for the trouble this has caused. Use the space below to tell me what you think. Kindly follow my channel, like this movie, and tell your friends about it. I'll tell you about the next big video if we can talk soon. Until then, have a great week. If you've encountered a narcissist, you're familiar with the considerable challenges they pose. These individuals possess a cunning ability to manipulate and coerce others into fulfilling their every whim. However, fear not, as there are ways to make them regret every hurtful act they inflicted upon you. It may not be as daunting as you imagine, but it undoubtedly requires some strategic preparation. So, without further ado, here are 10 powerful methods to make a narcissist genuinely regret their actions. First and foremost, seize the opportunity to live your best life free from their toxic presence. To evoke genuine remorse in a narcissist for their actions, begin by embracing a life that flourishes independently of their influence. Surround yourself with individuals who truly care about you, acknowledging your humanity and encouraging your personal growth. Acknowledge that you are the protagonist of your own journey, not a mere side character in their misguided narrative. Release any lingering guilt and immerse yourself in activities that nourish your soul. Embark on adventures with friends, immerse yourself in nature, indulge in movies that captivate your imagination. Embrace the reality that you deserve much more than what they could ever offer: happiness, fulfillment, and freedom. Take a deep breath and allow this realization to guide you towards living your best life, free from the shadow they cast over you. Secondly, aim to surpass them in character. Narcissists often present a facade of kindness and empathy while harboring manipulative, self-centered, and heartless intentions. Their relentless pursuit of goals may involve causing pain to others. If your objective is to make them regret their actions, strive to outshine them in every conceivable way. Tap into your inner strength, rise above their toxic behavior, and exemplify kindness, empathy, and genuine concern for others consistently. By embodying these qualities, you diminish the power they seek, exposing their true insignificance. Remember, perfection may be elusive, but focus on the growth and wisdom gained through the experience. The third crucial tip is to assert yourself without hesitation. When aiming to make a narcissist regret their actions, standing up for yourself is paramount. Narcissists thrive on dominance and control, so resisting their tyranny prompts them to reassess their behavior. Be wary of their manipulative tactics, which aim to paint you as the problem and them as the helpless victim. Stay vigilant and resist falling into their deceptive web. If someone consistently belittles you or subjects you to ridicule, it's time for change. Refuse to tolerate poor treatment simply because they struggle to find others willing to endure their reprehensible actions. Loyalty and friendship are undeserved by those who lack respect and kindness. The fourth cardinal rule involves projecting self-assurance and independence. To genuinely make a narcissist regret their actions, maintaining unshakable belief in yourself and your capabilities is crucial. With unwavering confidence, it becomes challenging for others to undermine you or cast doubt on your worth. This doesn't entail arrogance. Instead, it means that attempts to belittle you will crumble before reaching your core. Their futile efforts will lead them to remorse for the harm they have caused. Furthermore, developing self-sufficiency and refusing to depend on others for validation or happiness is imperative. Narcissists employ deceptive tactics to convince you that you need them, but in reality, you are a self-contained entity capable of finding fulfillment and joy without their manipulative presence. The fifth key tip revolves around self-care. Your journey has involved enduring lies, infidelity, and manipulations. It's natural to feel hurt and angry, but it's crucial not to let negative emotions consume you. Prioritizing self-care is an essential step in instilling regret within a narcissist for their actions. Maintaining a positive outlook, despite the mistreatment inflicted by a narcissist, can be challenging but feasible. Taking care of yourself is paramount. This includes nourishing your body with wholesome nutrition, engaging in regular exercise, and ensuring adequate rest. Treat yourself to indulgent activities like massages or serene walks in nature. Surround yourself with loved ones who offer unwavering support and genuinely care about your well-being. By immersing yourself in activities that bring you pure joy and foster your physical and mental health, the manipulation attempts of narcissists become increasingly futile. Placing your needs at the forefront and nurturing your well-being allows you to break free from their control and reclaim your power. Now, let's explore the sixth strategy. Cease apologizing to a narcissist. Masters of manipulation, narcissists excel at inducing guilt and convincing you that you are at fault. If you've ever apologized to a narcissist, you know their ability to twist your words and distort reality, causing you to doubt your worth. It's crucial to understand that narcissists are not the victims here. They are the ones causing harm and should be held accountable for their actions. Resist the urge to apologize or provide explanations when they attempt to make you feel inadequate. Apologizing for actions that don't warrant reproach or failing to assert yourself in the face of abuse relinquishes control over your own life, allowing them to maintain their dominance. Moving on to number 7, embrace silence and ignore their existence. The most potent weapon to make a narcissist regret their actions towards you is to give them the silent treatment and completely disregard their presence. If you find their company unbearable, distance yourself. Invest time in nurturing your own needs and building stronger bonds with supportive friends and loving family. Surrounding yourself with uplifting and inspiring individuals is crucial while avoiding those who bring negativity. As the narcissist realizes your unresponsiveness to their antics, their thoughts may dwell on the mistakes they've made and the loneliness they now face without you. This psychological turmoil may prompt a plea for your forgiveness sooner than anticipated. 8th on the list. Cultivate unyielding strength and focus to elicit remorse from a narcissist. Preserving emotional resilience is paramount, especially when their actions evoke anger or sadness. Displaying vulnerability to a narcissist provides them with ammunition for further harm. Instead, channel your energy into pursuits that spark joy and personal development. Despite the narcissist's craving for power and control, resist granting them these desires. Redirect your attention away from their toxic influence, concentrating solely on crafting a life that authentically reflects your essence. Now, on to the 9th strategy. Refrain from offering flattery and compliments, exposing their flaws and missteps. Flattery bolsters the narcissist's self-assurance and validates their behavior. To instigate remorse in their conscience, deny them what they crave. Avoid amplifying their ego with compliments. Instead, accentuate their weaknesses and mistakes. This unsettling reality will breed insecurity, making their presence around you uncomfortable. Should they persist in manipulative tactics, stand firm in your resolve. Break free from their control by refusing to let their influence shape your self-perception. Finally, the 10th strategy. Resist their demands and defy their expectations. Narcissists thrive on manipulation and control, exerting relentless pressure to shape you according to their whims. In situations where a narcissist attempts to corner you, and their unrelenting pursuit allows no room for refusal, stand tall and unwavering. Refuse to be coerced into submission. Maintain your firm stance, denying them the power to dominate your choices. If you discover yourself ensnared in a situation where someone persistently demands something you cannot provide, handle it gracefully by politely and firmly expressing your disinterest. Maintain your resolve in the decision, resisting the temptation to yield to their pleas. Establishing healthy boundaries is an act of self-care that benefits both parties involved. Clearly communicate these boundaries, emphasizing their significance to your personal growth and well-being. If the other person persists in disregarding your boundaries, it is entirely acceptable to conclude the conversation and distance yourself from the situation. You are not obligated to justify or explain your decision. By standing steadfast in your refusal to comply with their demands and expectations, you wield the power to make them reconsider their harmful behavior. Remember, no one should endure abuse or mistreatment. and when faced with such circumstances, it is vital to hold on to hope and seek healthier alternatives. By embracing these empowering strategies, you empower yourself to elicit remorse from a narcissist for their actions towards you. Take control of your life and prioritize your well-being above all else. Resist their re-entry into your life to prevent further harm. If you found this information valuable, we would greatly appreciate your comments below and encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel, as it significantly aids us in delivering valuable content.